Hi, and welcome to Ocean Yumi's channel. So, right now I'm going to talk about what's going on in Nigeria because there's a lot of things going on in Nigeria. I mean, there's a lot of things going on in all parts of the world right now, violence, kidnapping, you name it. There's a lot going on. The reason why I'm doing Nigeria today is because I spoke to one of my neighbors and she was telling me about what's going on a bit more in Nigeria. Though I've heard bits and pieces in Nigeria that is going on. So I am going to pull up an article because I've only seen one article, I think. I mean, there's more stuff going on there. Oh, who am I stopping? There's more stuff going, a lot of stuff going on there. So, um, yeah, I'm going to pull up even I think someone who said their daughter got kidnapped or something there. There is a lot of protests going on over there. Um, there's a lot of unrest over there basically. Um, either some big people's trying to make the prime minister look away. Um, yeah, let's get to this, innit? Um, yeah. So this is like a day ago. One student killed and 10 people kidnapped in a raid on a Nigerian school. One student was killed, at least 10 people was kidnapped when gunmen raided a school in northern Nigeria. Officials told the Reuters on Friday. The gunmen attacked the main campus of the Nabali Polytechnic in Zaria, Kaduna State, late on Thursday, shooting spontaneously and abducting 2 lecturers and 8 students, according to Samuel Owan, the state's commissioner of the internal security. 2 students were shot, one fatally, while the other has been treated in hospital. Wow. So the chairman, Ali Kafa, chairman of the school's chapter of Academic Staff Union of the Polytechnic, said 2 lecturers, about 10 students were kidnapped. He added that the bandits had released families of staff who were um, intentionally abducted. They had yet to make any ransom demands, according to Mr. Kafu and Mr. Adouan. So that's one incident. That's one incident out of how many? So I'm gonna see if I can get the other one that I did find. Oh yeah, there's been a few things going on. Sorry, that's noise in the background. Hold on, I'm gonna stop this one. Because there's a lot going on. So on the 12th of June, there was a protest. I'm trying to find the one with the man that he's talking about. His family got kidnapped. That's the 8th of June. There's been a lot going on in Nigeria. A lot. Can't even find the man, I think. Got this old news mixed with new news. So I'm going to show you the protest in one of the states. I'm going to say the states. But one of the states, anyway, there's a protest, literally. I think that was 2 days. I'll check when I go on there. That was the 12th of June. This one's a day ago. So that was a day ago. That next protest. I'm gonna see if the Prime Minister is talking English. So the Prime Minister spoke about 2 days ago on the 12th of June about what's going on, about the unrest. I'm going to play that one as well so you can see.
Today, to commemorate and celebrate our Democracy Day. It is a celebration of freedom and a victory for one people, one country, and one Nigeria. As with all democracies, we will always be going through improvement processes in our desire to reach the goal of a mature democracy, a strong, evolved, and integrated nation state to be reckoned with globally. In the last 2 years, we have witnessed and overcome a good number of testy challenges that would have destroyed other nations, especially relating to our collective security. The indefatigable can-do spirit of the Nigerian has sustained us and will keep pushing us to put these challenges behind us. Unfortunately, some of these challenges came in the shape of violent outrages, leading to loss of lives of many of our dear compatriots and the destruction of some of our infrastructure, including those devoted to improving our democratic processes. Once again, I want to render my sincere and heartfelt condolences to the families and friends of our gallant servicemen and women who lost their lives in the line of duty and a sacrifice to keep Nigeria safe. I extend the same condolence to the families and friends of our countrymen, women, and children who are unfortunate victims of such senseless arsons, kidnappings, and murders. I also share the pains of families and direct victims of ransom-seeking, kidnapped victims who went through unimaginable trauma in the course of their forced imprisonment. Let me assure my fellow citizens that every incident, however minor, gives me great worry and concern, and I immediately order security agencies to swiftly but safely rescue victims and bring perpetrators to justice. Fellow Nigerians, when you elected me as your president in 2015, you did so knowing that I will put an end to the growing insecurity, especially the insurgency in the Northeast. But the unintended consequences of scattering them in the Northeast push them further in country, which is what we are now facing and dealing with. We will, by the grace of God, put an end to these challenges too. Unfortunately, like in most conflict situations, some Nigerian criminals are taking undue advantage of a difficult situation and profiteering therefrom with a misguided belief that adherence to the democratic norms handicaps this administration from frontally and decisively tackling them. We are already addressing these obstacles, and we will soon bring some of these culprits to justice. We are, at the same time, addressing the twin underlying drivers of insecurity, namely poverty and youth unemployment. Interventions led by government and the Central Bank of Nigeria driving economic growth over the past 6 years are targeted mostly to the agricultural, services, infrastructure, power, and healthcare sectors of the economy. In the agricultural sector, for instance, the Anchor Borrowers Program resulted in sharp decline in the nation's major food import bill from 2.23 billion United States dollars in 2014 to 0.59 billion United States dollars by the end of 2018. Rice import bill alone dropped from 1 billion United.
Well, basically, I really wanted you to hear about what he's saying about the unrest in Nigeria. Boko Haram has been brought up before because how many years back they took how many girls and they impregnated a few of them, and also Boko Haram is well what from what I'm seeing on the articles is the cause of all this. Now, who is Boko Haram, you're asking? I'm going to tell you who they are. Now, Boko Haram is Nigeria's Islamist group. You know, they done a lot of stuff. They've attacked schools. They've done a lot of atrocities, you know. They've done a lot of stuff. I'm trying to find. Oh yeah. So Boko Haram promotes a version of Islam which makes it haram or forbidden for Muslims to take part in any political and social activities associated with Western society. This including voting in elections, wearing skirts and trousers, receiving a structural education. Boko Haram regards the Nigerian state as being run by non-believers, regardless of whether the president is Muslim or not, and it has extended its military campaign by targeting neighboring states. So that's one side of the story, because we all know that Islam is peaceful. Well, I know it's peaceful because I've had Islamic friends. So I want to show you this actually. Let me see, is there anything else? Yeah. So the facial marks. Boko Haram's trademark was originally the use of gunmen on motorbikes, killing police, politicians, or anyone who criticized it, including critics from other Muslim traditions and Christian preachers. The group then began to carry out more monstrosities attack in northern and central Nigeria, including bombing churches, bus ranks, bars, military barracks, and even the police and the UN headquarters in the capital Abuja. Amid growing concern about the escalated violence, the government declared a state of emergency in May 13. So this is old. So I'm just explaining what Boko Haram have done in the past. In the three northern states was where Boko Haram was the strongest: Bruno, Yobe, and Adamawa. So let's get back to the present day. What's going on now? So as you saw, the Prime Minister Mohammed Buhari has attempted or have failed to end insecurity in the country. A promise he made when he was elected in 2015. In a TV address, he said the fight against Islamist militants in the north had untainted circumstances of spreading violence to other areas. Mr. Buhari extended his heartfelt condolences to families of victims. The Boko Haram Islamist group, which began its his problem in 2009, its insurgency in 2009, has stepped up attacks in recent months. After his election in 2015, President Buhari said the group had been technically defeated by the army offensive, but there have been a dozen of attacks in the northern east since the start of the year, and a number of military bases as well as towns has been overrun by militants. Weapons and food, medicines has also been looted. In an address making Democracy Day on Saturday, President Buhari said the past 2 years have seen challenges that would have destroyed the other nations, especially relating to our collective security. Referring to the attacks and the kidnappings that have spread to northwest and central Nigeria, he said, unfortunately, like most conflict solutions, some Nigerian criminals have taken advantage of a difficult situation. He expressed his condolences to the families and the friends of our countrymen and women, the children who have been the unfortunate victims of the senseless kidnapping and murder. The president said he would do everything in his power to ensure security. The speech came as some Nigerians gathered for nationwide protests over issues of insecurity. In recent times, security forces have attacked protesters, and many have accused the government of trying to prevent criticism. Key protest organizers have often been targeted and arrested. So this is at a glance, the Boko Haram. Boko Haram, at a glance, was founded in 2002. Initially forced on oppressing Western education, focused, and launched military operations in 2009. Gained attention in 2014 with Chibok kidnapping. Pledge alliances to Islamic State in 2015 and split the two functions in 2016. So over the past year, the army has been withdrawing troops from small bases in northeast to focus on the large sites known as super camps. However, it was left vast swaths of rural communities unprotected. So it looks like what happened is they protected one part and they left everywhere open. So the innocent people that they're talking about was the ones on the rural areas. So right about now, Nigeria's under seem like red alert right now. It's not safe at all. For what my neighbor told me, it is not a safe place to be right now. Certain parts of Nigeria, well, all parts of Nigeria, the security must be really pretty bad, I would imagine, from that article there. So the reason why I brought this up, like I said, is because I heard this, when you hear about something twice or three times. So I thought, let me talk about it because that's part of certain plights as well. There is a lot going on in Nigeria concerning Boko Haram, and whether it will ever get sorted, that's another thing, because it's been continuing from a long time, like the girls that went missing as well. They took a whole set of schoolgirls from a school and they had them in some place. Some of the military men of the Boko Haram made wives of them, pregnated them. There's all sorts. I mean, there is literally a documentary about it on BBC iPlayer. Once again, I have to refer to our BBC iPlayer. Sometimes BBC is not the best, but it actually does get a lot of explanation on a lot of things. And you get from you get the witness of the one who was kidnapped and what she went through. So it's quite deep over there. It's very hot over there. And I've literally been in a curfew when I was younger. So if they have a curfew over there, then that's another thing they got to think about as well. So the protests and all that has to happen, but it's very dangerous for them right now. So I just thought I'd cover this because this is another thing again, another, what I say, a problem, a danger. this is literally a black country as well. So it's just not crazy. I'm not gonna say it's crazy because sometimes, right, even the prime ministers are the worst because they will take backhand money, and they won't do nothing for the people. Yeah, and they say they're gonna do, and sometimes they don't do nothing, right? And even if there is justice brought, then they have another set, another generation to deal with of the same people, of the same military. So Nigeria is very, very, very hot. So I'll say like saying good vibes to them. Hopefully, the prime minister will sort out, get his shit together, basically. Because I think I can also refer to Trinidad once again because they're going through a whole set of things with where money is concerned and stuff, you know. So I think I literally get what's going on in this country. I get it, and it's just sad as well because this country is very rich. I think in oil as well. Oil is another outlet from here. So with that said, I'm gonna come off, and then if I have to do another update on what's going on, I will do it. But right now, it's very hot over there. It's very, very hot over there right now. So, just send out the good vibes as well. Maybe that might even help. Maybe, you have to think, boy, it's from one thing to another. Like I said, it's one thing to the other, continuous. So there's a lot going on all over the world right now. It's not just in America, it's not just England, there's a lot going on. Yeah? So let's spare a thought for them, yeah? Okay. So with that said, I'm going to come off onto the next video. Have a good day. Please give it a comment. Have a restful night, restful evening. Thank you. Bye.